Hey everyone, imagine this. Your car feels sluggish, drinks more fuel than it should, and throws random warning lights, but every part you replace still doesn't fix it. What if I told you that 80% of these frustrating issues come down to just 13 sensors that fail or lie the most? Today I'm breaking down exactly which ones cause the biggest headaches in modern cars, why they fool even experienced mechanics, and the simple fixes that can save you thousands. Stick with me because by the end of this video you'll know how to diagnose these problems like a pro and avoid throwing money at the wrong parts. Let's dive in. Number 13. Mass Airflow Sensor. You step on the gas and the car just doesn't pull like it used to. Fuel economy has dropped quietly. No check engine light, but something feels off. 9 times out of 10, your engine isn't dying, it's being fed bad information, and the main culprit is the Mass Airflow Sensor, or MAF. This sensor sits right in the intake tube and measures exactly how much air is rushing into the engine. It uses an ultra-thin hot wire that gets heated up, then measures how much the passing air cools it down. The ECU uses that data to calculate the perfect amount of fuel. Over time, though, tiny particles of dust, oil mist from the PCV system, and residue from oiled filters build up on that delicate wire. The sensor starts lying about airflow. The engine runs either too rich or too lean without ever setting a hard code. You'll notice hesitation on acceleration, unstable idle, and a 10–20% drop in mileage. The fix is often surprisingly simple. A proper cleaning with MAF-specific cleaner. Never touch the wire with anything. Done right, you can restore accurate readings in under 10 minutes and feel the car wake back up. But airflow isn't the only way engines measure load. There's another sensor that works purely on pressure. Number 12. Manifold Absolute Pressure Sensor. The MAP sensor is the engine's load detective. Instead of measuring air flowing past it, it reads the vacuum and pressure inside the intake manifold. At idle you have strong vacuum. Floor the throttle and that vacuum disappears as pressure rises. The ECU combines this pressure data with RPM and temperature to calculate how much air the cylinders are actually breathing. The sensor itself is pretty reliable, but the vacuum lines, hoses, and ports feeding it get cracked, clogged, or leaky over time. When that happens, the ECU thinks the engine is working harder than it really is and dumps in extra fuel. Symptoms: black smoke under load, sluggish cruising, terrible gas mileage, and fuel trim codes like P0172 or P0175. Many times mechanics chase oxygen sensors or injectors when a simple vacuum leak or dirty MAP port is the real villain. Clean the port thoroughly and restore that airtight signal, and the engine often smooths out instantly. Number 11. Oxygen Sensor. Your engine could be suffocating or drowning in fuel right now, and you might not even know it, because a lazy oxygen sensor is hiding the truth. These sensors live in the exhaust and constantly sniff the leftover oxygen after combustion. They tell the ECU whether the mixture is spot on at 14.7.1 or drifting rich or lean. Over years, they get coated with carbon, burnt oil, or silicone from certain additives. The sensor doesn't die completely, it just gets sluggish. The ECU keeps overcorrecting, causing poor mileage, rough idle, and hesitation. Codes like P0130, P0133, or fuel trim issues often appear. A quick response test or proper cleaning replacement brings back crisp fuel control and immediate drivability gains. If you're already feeling like this video is saving you money, smash that like button and share it with a friend who's dealing with mystery warning lights. And subscribe so you never miss these deep dives. Number 10. Throttle Position Sensor. Ever felt your car jerk or hesitate right when you touch the gas pedal, like it's guessing what you want? That's classic Throttle Position Sensor (TPS) behavior. This sensor tells the ECU exactly how far you've opened the throttle at any moment. As the pedal moves, a contact slides across a resistive track, sending voltage signals from about 0.5 V at idle to 4.5 V at full throttle. Where dirt and corrosion create dead spots and voltage spikes, the engine gets confused and delivers jerky power or hesitation. Careful cleaning with electrical contact cleaner, never touching the track with fingers, often brings it back to life. But after cleaning, many cars still feel off until you perform a throttle relearn procedure. I have a dedicated step-by-step video on that. Link is up above if you need it. Number 9. Crankshaft Position Sensor. This little sensor is responsible for more no-starts and random misfires than almost anything else. It sits near the crankshaft and reads the teeth on the crank wheel, telling the ECU exactly where each piston is and how fast the engine is spinning. No signal equals no spark, no fuel injection. When it gets covered in metal shavings or oil, the signal gets weak or erratic. You get long cranking, stalling when hot, or misfires under load. A simple cleaning of the sensor tip often revives engines that people thought needed major repairs. Number 8. Camshaft Position Sensor. The crankshaft tells the ECU where the pistons are. The camshaft sensor tells it which stroke each piston is on. Both signals are required for precise sequential injection and timing. When the cam sensor gets sludged with oil, the ECU loses sync and drops into limp mode or less efficient batch firing. Rough idle, long cranking times, and hesitation around 2,300 RPM are common. Cleaning the tip and making sure the connector is solid often restores smooth operation fast. Number 7. Intake Air Temperature Sensor. Hot air makes dramatically less power than cold air, and your engine relies on this tiny sensor to know the difference. The IAT measures incoming air temperature so the ECU can adjust fuel delivery properly. When it gets coated in oil mist and dust, it reads wrong, causing power loss, worse mileage, and knocking in hot weather. A quick, careful cleaning usually fixes it. Number 6. Coolant Temperature Sensor. This sensor is critical. It tells the ECU how hot the engine really is so it can adjust enrichment, idle speed, fan operation, and timing. When it lies due to corrosion or sludge, the engine can stay in cold mode too long, burning extra fuel, running rich, and smelling like gas. Or it thinks the engine is hot when cold, causing hard starts and stumbling. One bad reading throws the entire fuel strategy off. Cleaning or replacing it often transforms how the car drives. Number 5. Vehicle Speed Sensor. Most drivers have never heard of this one, yet it controls shifting, cruise control, torque converter lockup, and more. When it gets dirty or damaged, you get weird shifting, cruise that cuts out, or a speedometer that jumps around. Many people think their transmission is failing when it's just a dirty VSS. A thorough cleaning can make the car shift like new again. Number 4. Knock Sensor. This is your engine's early warning system against detonation. It listens for the distinct sound of knocking and pulls timing to protect the internals. When it gets coated or damaged, it either misses real knock, dangerous, or hears phantom knock and robs you of power and efficiency. The engine feels flat and unresponsive. Cleaning or proper replacement restores strong, confident performance. Number 3. Oil Pressure Sensor. When this sensor lies, engines can get destroyed. It's the only thing warning you if oil pressure drops. Sludge and varnish clog the tiny port, causing false readings. You either get scary warning lights with normal pressure or, worse, no warning when pressure is actually low. Always check and clean this sensor before replacing pumps or tearing the engine apart. Number 2. Fuel Level Sensor. Ever run out of gas even though the gauge said you had a quarter tank left? That's the fuel level sensor failing. The float arm and resistive track inside the tank get dirty and oxidized over time. The gauge becomes inaccurate and you start questioning your fuel economy. Careful cleaning of the contacts and making sure the float moves freely often fixes phantom fuel loss instantly. Number 1. Wiring harnesses and connectors. Here's the biggest secret most people miss. The sensor isn't always the problem. Corroded connectors, broken grounds, and damaged wiring cause more false codes and weird behavior than anything else. Heat, vibration, and moisture slowly destroy these connections over time. Before replacing any expensive sensor, always inspect and clean the connectors first. A little dielectric grease and tight grounds can solve problems that new parts couldn't fix. And here's the final piece: even after fixing sensors, your car might still be stuck in a protective limp mode. A proper ECU reset clears 97% of these stored faults and lets everything relearn fresh. I'll show you the exact step-by-step reset method in the description below. Try it after you've cleaned your sensors. You'll be shocked how much better the car drives. If this video helped you understand your car better, drop a comment with which sensor you're dealing with right now. I read every comment and love helping you guys out. Hit like if you learned something new today, share this with someone who needs it, and subscribe for more no-fluff, expert-level car advice every week. I'll see you in the next one. Keep your tools close and your engines healthy.